what you were. Gotta puff, puff, give, puff, puff, give, puff, puff, give. Share and live, puff, puff, give, puff, puff, give, puff, puff, give. Share and live, puff, puff, give. Use a cancer mind, helps the blind. Rocks DJs to rhyme.
Who was the president in 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
And a very happy Monday to you all. Joining us here on the 6 p.m. Dine-In Win Trivia Experience. Live Monday, 24th of January 2022. Welcome. Use this link to get on in. If it's your first time, we're going to give you the rules on how all this works. But R-rated Entertainment's Hot Fingers Trivia that we're going to be playing. It's free to play. crowd.live/DineInCT. Tell you what your categories are in just a bit as we are broadcasting live. Well, I'm in New Hartford, Connecticut. So it's a pleasure to have you all with us. Make sure you give this video a like, by the way. It helps us out. Let's go to Hartford, Connecticut, where my co-host, or one of my co-hosts, Mr. Barris, is hanging out. Mr. Barris, hello,
Hey.
hello again.
Welcome to Old Hartford, everybody.
You're in Old
New
Hartford.
Old
I'm
Hartford.
I'm in New Hartford, so yeah, it's good to see you, buddy. And oh man, I can't wait. We had something that we did yesterday, everybody, that Barris and I have been working on, and we can't wait until we put this event on for you all. We're putting something fun together for this summer, and I feel weird, Barris, that after everything that we did last night and talked about in the show we put on, and thanks to everybody that got the invite to come out and see this, and thanks to the host location, which we could actually say City Steam in downtown Hartford for hosting us. But man, we had a lot of fun. You guys are gonna really like this thing, which is one of the things we're working on as we move into 2022.
One of the many things coming in the future.
It's very exciting, yes. Well, you are here. We're going to talk about, how to play the game in just a bit. Of course, everybody's coming out to beat Barris. But Barris, we're, sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut. They're providing the gift cards. Ooh, where's that echo coming from?
That was my fault.
All right. Where, though, let me ask you, is Dine-In Connecticut offering free delivery from all this week? Because last week was Pick and Mix in West Hartford, which we're going to be there live next week. So we got a lot to talk about. Like, this is all brand new. But Barris, who do you get free delivery from it this week by ordering through?
Free delivery from somewhere in Bangkok, located in Southington. And it's a lot of Thai food. So if you like Thai food, and especially if you're vegetarian, or you do like low meat like I do on Mondays, it's a really good place to order because you have a big variety. But you can also get your meat there. So chicken wings, or shrimp in a basket like Goldberg would get. Yeah. I'd probably do like we can probably get edamame.
I like edamame, and I like stir fries, and I get Thai food a bunch. Crispy duck is good from Thai food. And chicken satay, I like that too. I've had somewhere in Bangkok before, so it's definitely great. Order from them and enjoy it. Actually, it's in Avon. When we had our old studio, before we shut down in COVID, we were located in Avon, and we would order from somewhere in Bangkok. So definitely, we've all got our experiences using Dine-In Connecticut and ordering from these places. I highly suggest you check it out.
Absolutely.
Code Trivia24 when you are ordering from there to definitely take advantage of that. So thank you, Mr. Barris. And if you're playing this game and you're winning today, you're getting gift cards to use at any location that Dine-In Connecticut delivers from. So you have a choice of over 100 restaurants. And if you order from somewhere in Bangkok this week, it's free food, free delivery. And definitely we've gotten some pictures. Take pictures of you enjoying where you're Dine-In CTing, I guess. Hashtag. What's the hashtag we should use, Cole? If we're on Twitter and you take a picture of where you're enjoying your Dine-In, because you're the online kid.
Wouldn't it be Hot Figures Trivia or Bar Rated Trivia?
Hashtag, I was going to get creative with like
You want to
dining
be
in, dining out. You know, hashtag dine in, dine out. I try
Like that
sometimes.
and done it. Dine in,
Yeah.
dine out.
Colt's, of course, here as well. He is not only the producer of the show, but he's going to be bringing you the parts of the phrase of the week, which you have to unscramble for bonus points in this game, and our live games that are happening all across Connecticut all week long. We'll talk about that schedule in a bit, where you can find it at barratedent.com. I like to tell us in the comments, by the way, if you could hear the music in the background, the StreamYard ad, we can hear it, and we were trying to fix the audio problems, but I try and play it through my mixer and my whole computer setup that I got going on here. It doesn't come out as well. I'm trying to fix those audio things. Please tell us as we are live. Work on the go. I can even turn it up and turn it down. There's a song called Feeding the Ducks also that we will hear. Feeding the Ducks. This is the title of this one. Give this video a like.
Do you know what feeding the ducks means?
No.
It's a let me educate you all on some profanity right now.
Oh,
so
wait.
feeding the ducks.
It's a family show, so keep it light.
I'll give you a general idea. So when you feed
Okay.
the ducks, you essentially put their food out like this. So you're feeding the. Never mind.
I get
Colt knows.
On that note, we're going to remind you that
old Polish guy in New Britain told me that when we were at Stanley.
I love that.
It's like slapping.
This doesn't sound like a Polish song, though. So maybe is it from the national is it a Polish thing? We need to look more into this. Somebody Wadsy knows a lot about the Urban Dictionary. Feeding. How are those good headphones?
Feeding the ducks.
I know, I got my headphones on.
Ooh, it sounds better too.
It
Wadsy's
sounds
gonna-
way better now. This is
See,
super
what
loud.
happens when you give Wadsy a pair of headphones? All right,
Yeah,
2022.
we should get at least 3 likes for that. 3 likes
Yeah.
for
Okay,
Wadsy.
yeah, please.
well, you can
Like
stay
it.
on the show now. We don't have to turn your microphone off. Wadsy is live from 5 churches in New Britain as we have our bar-rated trivia game starting up in a bit. Again, full schedule, barratedent.com. But dineinct.com is where you need to go to order some food tonight. And we're going to, while you're waiting for it to be delivered, play a trivia game with you. So go to crowd.live/dineinct. And here are the rules on how you play this game. Our host will be playing as well. See if you can beat them, which pretty much happens, on that.
Okay.
All right, follow this link to play along. Crowd.live/dineinct. Round 1 starts around 6:10. 2 categories consisting of 10 questions with 20 seconds to answer each. Your 9th question of each round is your 9th question, 10th question of each round. Double the points in half of the time. So you only have a total of 10 seconds to answer, but it's worth 200 points. There'll be a short break after every 10 questions during the game. Your final bonus round, 2 writing questions worth 300 points each. Phrase of the week. Colt's going to have that for you. Unscramble their message for 200 points. And the top 3 players at the end win some prizes. What those prizes are come to you in the forms of gift cards. $50 gift card for first place, 30 for second, and 10 for third. So good luck to you all. And again, those are for you can have it delivered to your house. Food from Dine-In Connecticut. You can go to a brewery. Use that right there too. Why not? Go and take advantage of it. And your categories for our game tonight. Well, one is fitting because it's what it is outside and it has been. Cold things. It's been so cold. And look at that. Can you imagine like going to the lake and that comes up? Look at that. Pep. Is that my pep right there? So cold things is number 1. Round number 2, we have our intern Bob holding up the sign so everybody knows. We're doing another part of our letter round. We're doing the letter B. B is for Bob, and that's Bob
B
there.
is for Paris.
And B, well, yes, it is, but that's not you holding the sign. That's Bob holding
You don't
the
know
sign.
that.
Maybe we'll have a question about you, Bears. That's round number 2. And then for round number 3.5 or 2.5, the bonus round, of course, and the phrase of the week. Quick on that graphic, Paul. Look at that. Look at that. Knew where we were going with that already. All right, so we're going to start our game up in just about a minute and a half. And before we start, let's just make sure Wadsy reminds everybody how they can follow us on social media and about the question of the day. Wadsy, tell everybody that live from Five Churches in your brand new microphone and headphones.
Ah, yay! I feel much more like I can actually talk. Okay, so bar rated entertainment. All these things you go out and do, your bar rated trivia, Hot Fingers trivia is bar rated entertainment. So follow us on Facebook. Easy to find, bar rated entertainment. Instagram, bar rated ENT. Those are the main ones to follow right now. Stay in touch with us. Check out the question of the day every single day for those bonus points, along with your phrase of the week. Bring those to your games. And also the schedule, which changes. And there's new locations added. Some things change. So make sure you're following us so you can see all those exciting things as well. And you never know. You might win.
Yeah, you just might. And yeah, things are always changing. Like literally as we're talking right now, we're live on a Monday. I just got a call from one of our hosts who unfortunately just tested positive for COVID.
No.
So our schedule is always changing. And as I'm writing it down in my calendar right now, we need a host to fill in for this location. But yeah, that's how it is. But you're here, and this is a full-time job, and we always want to make sure you can go out there and train your brains. And we are hiring too, by the way. If you want to host for us, we're hiring right now. All right, you ready to start this game now? Yes. Put that back up there so they can see that email address, because we're definitely hiring. Look how fun we're having. Sarah's up there. That's Amy Tran. Email me. BarRateENT.com. All right, everybody. Our categories again. The round number one, we're doing cold things, all things cold, and then we're doing all things that have to do with the letter B for round number two and your bonus round. Before we do that, Colt, why don't you tell everybody the first part of the phrase? Phrase of the week.
Okay, I could do this. So this is in 3 parts, but once again, it's 4 words. So I've done this before. We're going to scramble each one, give them to you individually, and your last question is going to be, what's the phrase? Never changes. Here is your first
it hard this week?
word. What's that? No.
This one. Yes, there it is.
Damn it. Too
Oh,
fast.
man.
So this is 2 words, and the one thing that's in the right spot is the space.
Okay,
good luck.
Space. So it's a 4-letter word and a 2-letter word.
So any of those letters could go to either word.
Yeah. I like it. Good job. That's a good start to it. So write that down, everybody. You can work on that later. We are going to get our game started up, and that's your first part of the phrase of the week. All right, thank you, Colts. Let's get into our game, everybody. Good luck to you. This is Bar Rated Entertainment's Hot Fingers Trivia, sponsored in full part by our friends at Dine-In Connecticut, which we have our 2-year anniversary game coming up, by the way, in March. It'll be 2 years since the world ended. Just think about that. All right, so do we celebrate? Do we? We should. I mean, we love working with Dine-In Connecticut, of course.
Don't look up.
Don't look up. All right, good luck, everybody. Look down at your game devices and get ready to play. It is what we call Hot Fingers Trivia. Get ready to beat the hosts. And we're going to start the countdown timer right meow. I didn't make it 15 seconds this week. Cold things. Like, I'm freezing right now. I got my long johns on. I got thermal on. And I will not be doing this. And question number 1, in many parts of the world, swimming in freezing water to celebrate New Year's is known as the blank plunge. I should say plunge. See, I told you I'm not good at typing. They do this at my boat club every year on
weirdos.
Insane. That's just so beyond like anything I can imagine doing ever.
I mean, if you're doing it for charity, I get that, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm running out to get all cold.
I couldn't even get to the part where I'm running barefoot on a beach when it's that cold.
You're doing it in Florida? That's something to do. If you're doing it in Florida and it's a warm water, and you're not going to go to Connecticut.
I think I got this wrong.
So we're split between penguinos and the polar bear. The correct answer is it's the polar plunge. Polar bear plunge.
I don't know why those
on into the water.
Me too.
Polar bear plunge or swim is an event held during the winter. United States Polar Bear Plunge is held to raise money for charities. That's what I'm doing. Or some people are just crazy. The Jabronis are in first, Karen C in second, and Lil Zill's in third, and then we got like a bunch of people in fourth. Let's split that up.
Karen Cortez.
No, I don't like the background as much. I have to tell you, Colt, we have to change that background.
It looks like yesterday.
Which of these is McDonald's actual frozen treat containing a mix of ice cream and toppings? All right, McBlizzard, McFlurry, McFrosty, or the McBlast?
It doesn't matter because the machine's broken.
It's always
I was going to say about the question, on the device it shows up really clean and clear. Like on this, you can't read the question on the video, but...
Yeah. No, I'm going to change that right now.
How are ya?
Because I can't do that.
Good.
Yep, that one's better. All right, so what do we got for your answers on here? 95% are saying the McFlurry, and that is absolutely correct. It is the McFlurry, so Betty White cheers in us. And yes, as Barrett said, it's always broken. It's always broken. I always liked it with the Nestle Crunch, as opposed to those little M&Ms. Those are good too. To be all frozen. All right, Jabronis, Del Grimm, the Carrot Seed. First, second. All right, which of the following facts is not true about a snowflake? Cold things. It was snowing up here in New Hartford this morning. I don't know about the rest of the parts out there, but which is not true. They are always, usually always 6 points. You can get too cold for them to form. They're all unique in shape and design. They need dust or pollen particles to form. So which one of those is not true? Or which one of those is a phony?
I really don't know. I answered way too late anyway. I thought about it way too much.
It's a little confusing.
I answered too early.
It's tricky when there's that knot in there because you have to.
All right, so 24%, they are usually always 6 points. That is true. They're usually always about 6 points. It could get too cold for them to form. They're all unique in shape and design. They are, yes, all unique. They need a dust or pollen particle. They gotta get it the most. Correct answer is it can get too cold for them to form. No, it can't. It's just cold. So we always have 6 points, and it can never be too cold to snow. Ginger, Bend, and Snap, I'm guessing, is in first. Regan is in second, and Frankie B is currently in third place. Here's question number 4. The world's first ice bar. Have you ever been to one of these? They're pretty cool. Big, clear places like go inside and drink. Are made entirely of ice. Originated in what country? Talking cold places. Canada, is it Germany, Poland, or Sweden? Who invented the ice bar? Was it made here in America? What's it like? Where was it? Steamboat, Colorado. Yeah, Steamboat, Colorado had one that you go like inside, and they had big ice planks that they stacked up and carved it all out. It was really cool. 71% are saying Sweden. Isn't that weird? It's absolutely correct. 71% getting that right. The ice bars in the trend came out with ice hotels, full structures. Made totally ice. 1984 is when they started that. All right, Regan takes the lead. Laura and Shirley are first, second, and third. All right, here's your next question. Which of these animals would you not see when visiting the North Pole? Because why, wouldn't you go up to the North Pole? All right. Arctic foxes, a caribou, polar bears, or penguinos. Which of those would you not see if you were going to the North Pole?
Right.
I learned
I think I got this
because of something that we did, and I will explain that after. Because I would not have guessed this. All right, Arctic fox, caribou, polar bear, penguins. Well, 66% are saying penguins, and it's surprisingly, yes, penguins only live in the southern hemisphere. You'd think that they would travel up there. It's cold.
Morgan Freeman taught me that.
What's that?
I see March of the Penguins is how I know.
Parts of the penguins. I haven't seen that, but I played with the penguin. I got to do one of those penguin experiences at Mystic Aquarium, which was a lot of fun. I tried to steal it as well. I couldn't get out there. Threw up an entire fish right in front of me. Sitting there, it goes, blah! The entire herring came out of its mouth. Regan, Del Griffith, and Lil Zill, first, second, and third. Here's question number 6. All right, Siberia contains the deepest freshwater lake on Earth. What is it called? What is it called? Is it Lake Vostok, Lake Tanganyika, or Tanga, whatever, Lake Balkash, or Lake Baikal?
Balkash.
It's 1,637. What is it? Tanganyika.
No, still I don't think.
Tanganyika.
Targaryen?
Yeah. Harbillary. Lake Harbillary. 55% saying Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is absolutely the correct answer.
I got it right.
Contains 20% of the world's fresh water. Get that, huh? Here we go. Here's your Regan, Del Grey, and Vaughn. First, second, third. Barris sitting in 11th
There we
place.
go. I'm back up here.
All right, which of these soups is not traditionally served chilled?
Oh, no.
It's a hot soup. 3 of them are cold soups. Avgolmano, gazpacho, polodnik, and what's that?
Vichy
Wow, that's this.
It's Vichyssoise.
Vichyssoise.
Excuse me.
Look
Yeah.
at you with the.
Thank you.
This
There's
girl
a lot
can't
of
say
concepts
a
in that
name
word.
from Harry Potter to save her life. Where she comes out with soup. She knows her soup. This Wadsworth. All right. A getting 48% and C getting 36%. Your correct answer on the hot soup is Avgolamano.
I did get that right.
And
hope you
gazpacho,
did.
Spanish.
You
Everybody
pronounced
knows
it
gazpacho. Cold Russian
I
beet
did.
soup. It's like
I
borscht.
knew Holdenik.
So that is what you get. Del Griffith, Vaughn, Karen C. are first, second, and third. Here's your okay. What do we got? This is question number 8. We're going to do the next question right here. I love this kid. Boop. In April 1912, the RMS Titanic hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. Which landmass was closest to this disaster? We're doing cold the things. Good Jack right there, right in the drink. Ireland, Iceland, Newfoundland, or Greenland. Greenland is covered in ice, and Iceland is green. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. Somebody really thought that out when they named them.
Why do you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? These are questions we need to ask people. All right, 48% are saying Greenland, Newfoundland, and Canada. Getting the second most. The correct answer was Newfoundland. They almost made it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
close. Jack washed up on the shore over there.
4 days into the maiden voyage, and the Newfoundland Titanic hit an iceberg. And then, there was totally room on that door for Jack to get on, by the way. Rose should have let Jack on the door. They would have both survived. Team Masters in the lead. Shirley in second, and Karen P is in third. All right, your next question is your write-in question, my friends. So you have a total of 30 seconds to answer this, and you have to text in your answer. Spelling kind of counts. Here is question number 9. Generally associated with structures made of snow. Blank is the common Inuit word for home. So get in there and type in your answer. Cole, how's that music in the background of the playback, by the way? Turn it up. Wait,
No,
how
I
about
think
if
it's good. I think it's perfect.
I'm going to put it at 75%.
But this time goes to 11. Why don't you just make 10 louder?
Oh, just grab a
But it
sheet
goes to
and a
11.
pen. Okay, cool. Then you
Oh,
have
you
to
got
name.
it, Empress, okay?
Questions start at 6:45.
Oh, Sarah's got people signing on up at 5 churches. All right, time is up. Let's see what you put for your answers. I was very nice with the spelling. 98% are saying igloo. And yes, that would 100% be the correct answer. So it is a super social for all of you getting that one right. Everybody basically got it right. And Shirley, Team Master, Karen P are first, second, third. Here's your last question. It's your bonus question for double the points in half the time. And freshwater freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Which temperature does salt water freeze? That is your question. You only have 10 seconds to answer. 0, 18, 28, or 36. Is that better on the volume, Cole?
Yeah, I think it was good. Now that I'm listening more, but it's still good.
Right,
You want more?
turn
But
it
it's
up
still
or
good.
down?
We like the music.
I do like the music too. All right, so what do we got for your answers that came in there? 0 degrees Fahrenheit is getting 32, and 28 is 37%. The correct answer is not the majority, but
28.
yes, good job for those of you there that got that. 28 degrees is when you're going to.
You know what I think a lot of people did? I think a lot of people saw 0 or was thinking, they didn't read the question or thinking 0 degrees Celsius.
Well, 0
that's
degrees
what-
Celsius is freezing of fresh water.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think people were like, I think they were trying to skim through it and just guess
Well,
quick. That's why
listen,
I'm in
Bears.
third place, baby.
You didn't get surprised. You've got a total of 771, actually in second place, tied with Lil Zil. Vaughn is currently in first
Trash
place, 8-10. 8 out of those questions. So a tough first round, but good job to all of you for our first round, which was cold things. Brr, you definitely want to warm up with some Thai food. Get that extra spicy. Throw some extra sriracha on there too. And use the code Trivia24 when you're ordering through Dine-In Connecticut and getting from somewhere in Bangkok.
Can I say something about this restaurant?
Yeah, of course. I was talking before you joined on, said how we used to order all the time when we had that cool, sweet office in Avon we'd get from.
Yeah. No, this place is right near my house, and it's really good Thai food. So if you want to try a new kind of Thai place that's really fresh, I would say give it a try. First-hand experience.
Yeah, and you got it's got vegetarian offerings, vegan offerings. It's totally worth checking out. There's 2 locations, right, Colt? Where's that full screen? I know it's Avon, and there's another one
Southington
in
was the other one.
Southington. Yes, thank you, Colt, for throwing that up. So take advantage somewhere in Bangkok. Really good. Actually, that's what I might. I mean, New Hartford. That's close enough to get delivery from them up here. So maybe that's what I'm having for dinner tonight.
Just have them drop some food off at my house too.
Sure, on the way. Fine. We'll put it all in. We'll have a Zoom dinner, everybody.
Yes.
Which Dine-In Connecticut does, by the way. We'll take during the break. I'll tell you real quick. I remember this last time. Like, if you can't go out or somebody in your family comes down and tests positive, has COVID, you can't get together, you could call up Dine-In Connecticut, 860-673-DINE or 3463, and you can work with one of their mobile waiters. And they can actually coordinate that a meal will get picked up. And you could be living in West Hartford and you could have somebody else in Manchester, let's say. And they'll make sure you get the same food from the same restaurant delivered and timed out in the right way with their team that they have. Definitely, that sounds interesting to you. Call them up, go to dineinct.com and take advantage of that option. They did a lot for the holidays and Christmas. And for businesses too. So dineinct.com, get in on that. What's our next round going to be? Colts.
Is the letter B?
The letter B.
Oh.
B is not for Colts. B is for Bob. And Bears basketball. What everybody right now? Let's think of as many B words and put in the comments too. How many things can we start with? Start with
Batman.
B. Batman. I like Batman.
Broken barriers bounded by bomb beats. Building and broken, basically, and bombarding. There we go.
That's a good amount too. I don't know where that came from, but we need more freestyle from Barris, which also starts
Bears,
with B.
Bars.
All right.
In Bangkok.
Yeah, Bears.
Bar-rated
Bears for
Starts
Bears.
with B. That's exactly why we picked it.
Bar-rated trivia.
Here we go.
Bar-rated trivia.
Bar-rated
Bell
trivia.
from Wayne.
Yeah.
Surely my favorite. It's what I'm having after the show. Beer. And that's where Sarah is again at Five Churches Brewery. So take it. Oh, best. We don't like that word best. You know, what is the best? You know, prove it. But it is a B word. One thing we need to do is do the next part of the phrase of the week, Colts. I know that, but let's. Should we do the schedule after round number 2? What is this from Tracy?
Brouhaha.
Brouhaha.
Brew. No, it's BREW. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Would be for Unless that's a different play on the word.
Brouhaha.
It is the brouhaha. Oh, Shelly's saying that we're the best. Oh, thank you. I think we're great. What is the best, you know?
I think it's pronounced we the best, actually.
We the best. All right. Well, Cole's got the second part of the praise of the song. Week. He's gonna give that
The
second
bomb.
part to you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This
Where's
does
my
not have a
boom
beat.
sound? Ravage.
So, you guys got your first 2 words from the first time we came up. This one's going to be scrambled, and there's no B's in it. I'm so sorry to not think of that.
Bam. There
Could
is
be
no.
anything there.
All right,
You
so you
gotta
got to
figure it out, though.
unscramble that. Yeah, so work in with the first part.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. You take it off.
Yeah.
And then you can use that phrase at our live location we're talking about at our next break before we start the bonus round. We'll go through our full schedule. New locations are coming on. Hot Fingers games. We're also having new mixtape match games as well. Follow us at BarRated ENT to get in on the fun for all of our live events and private games. All right, let's start our game back up again. It's just about that time. And our next category, like we said, is the letter B. So here we go. Good luck to you all. Hopefully you get an A on this round about the letter B. Is that bad? Yeah? I like that Wadzi can be online now. We don't have to mute your mic. It's still here hanging out. All right, question number 1. What Russian word for grandmother can also refer to a folded kerchief worn on the head? All right, bandana, babushka, baklava, or banya.
Oh, wait,
It's so funny, Sarah. Does that look like your bubby? It's Sarah's bubby right there.
Oh yeah. I wish I had. Yeah.
That's Bubby Wadsworth. Great.
I know the answer to
Great
this
grandma.
one. So.
You do? What did you put?
I know what a balaclava is. I put babushka.
Baklava is a dessert. Babushka getting 95%.
No, balaclava is the thing that goes over your head with the like for skiing and stuff.
Oh, that's not baklava.
No, it's a tricky word.
Oh, I thought that was like the stuff with honey and Philo Patriot nuts. All right, well, silly me. It starts with the B still. All right. Both Poland and Russia, Babushka refers to an old woman, and then we come to the stack of the deck. All right, Vaughn in the lead, Lil Zill in second, Barris is still in third with Chet knocking on the door. Here is your next question for the 6 p.m. Dine-In Win, sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut. The longest breach in the world is Praia do Casino, belonging to what country, starting with a B? All right, Brazil, Bangladesh, Barbados, or the Bahamas. Longest beach in the world. Praia do Casino. Casino. I will tell you, it's 158 miles from the town Casino to the river where it goes down to. Yeah, long beach. You want to take a long walk? Which I don't. Do you like taking long walks on the beach? I don't.
That's like the worst thing. Long walk in the morning. That's a journey.
It's hot, and I don't know.
Let's go walk down the beach. Like, no, let's just sit here and go swimming. We're not gonna walk back. 86. I mean, if you're walking somewhere, go to a bar. Brazil, 86%. That is absolutely correct. So we'll call that basically social. And good job to getting those points. We told you all this way. It goes out to the border with Uruguay. Your scores as follows: Vaughn in the lead with an even 1,000. Lil Zill there. Barris in the top first as well. Here's Lucky 13. Wadzi in 15th. All right. So what does everybody ever wonder about this? What does the BB stand for in the nickname of the legendary musician BB King? Double B for this B round, the letter B. Big Bopper, Big Biscuit, Berclair Baby, or the Glued Boy. BB King.
I guess on this one, but I don't know.
What are you saying, Barris?
I think I
give it
know,
that look like I should know.
That name, the Berclair Baby, sounds right. Like I think that's where he grew up. I put Blues Boy.
That's what I put.
which is like it's just like looking after that is true.
Well,
Like the obvious
84%
guess.
are going with Blues Boy,
I think
and
he's
you know
from
that's
Berkeley, like Mississippi or something. Oh no, maybe not.
well, you
Nailed
got it
it.
right. So, Riley Blues Boy King was given his nickname while working as a singer and a disc jockey. Vaughn, Lil Zil, Bear is still our first, second, and third. Here is your next question. Question 14, the letter B. That doesn't really show up in the background at all. Founded in 1966 and closing in 2013, the defunct retailer B. Dalton was best known for selling blank. Right?
I really don't
Men's
know.
clothing,
Guess.
Brooks, home furnishings, or kitchen goods and bakeware. B.
Oh crap!
Dalton.
I put the wrong answer.
Oh, really? I figured this was like one. I'm like, Wadji's gonna know this one.
I do know it. I just didn't know it fast enough and didn't wait. Hot fingers. Hot fingers.
You had clumsy fingers.
Mm.
Let's see what you. Well, what did you put? What did you hit by accident?
I hit men's clothing, but it's books. I know it's
Oh,
books.
well, it is books. So to those that got it right, good job. But Wadji, you should know better. Usually found us at shopping malls. Touches legal retail and hardcover books. All right,
the only answer that started with a B.
What's that?
It's the only answer that started with a B.
Well, B. Dalton is where
Yeah.
the B came in.
I know,
But also,
Keep it
yeah.
Does work.
I like it's like a correlation. I like that.
Yeah.
I still got it wrong. I don't know.
I should change that to like that more B, and you still got it wrong.
Oh my god.
All right, here you go. Here's your next question.
Good.
In the mid-2010s, what NFL team was led by an offensive trio known as the Killer Bees? Killer Bees were on what team? All right, the Patriots, the Broncos, the Seahawks, and the Steelers. And I'm sorry, this will forever be my favorite gift when you just type in NFL and this Eagles fan just slamming into that hole.
When they win the division and they're going to the Super Bowl or something like that.
It's just gotta hurt so much. Like I know what it is when like you're skiing and you hit like a sign, but that's oh man, you're gonna have a lump after that. Pittsburgh Steelers 50% are getting that right. Does anybody know who those Killer Bees were?
I'm not
No.
gonna remember names. Once I start saying them, I'll remember them.
It was Ben Roethlisberger, running back Le'Veon Bell, and receiver Antonio Brown.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
the crazy one. Let's not even get into the type of person Roethlisberger is. Lil Zil, Barris is second, Chet in third as Vaughn falls to fourth place. And remember, Barris does not see these questions ahead of time. Here we go. Here's nobody does.
I guess I'm like a bunch of them.
All right, here's question number 16. All right, which state did former presidential candidate Bob Dole represent in the U.S. Senate? I'm Bob Dole. What is it? Norm Macdonald did a good Bob Dole. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald.
Wow.
Kansas.
I thought it was an
Wyoming.
East Coast state. I'm way wrong.
Or I know he was Middle America. He was out there in God's country, as they call it.
Bob Dole.
Might be going out to God's country soon myself.
Right.
You know, I've been on video for like 6 hours today. It's been a very busy day, everybody. I've been literally staring at a meeting screen all day, making fun stuff happen for you all. It's going to be very exciting. 80% are saying Kansas. The correct answer, Barris, is Kansas. So you don't seem to sound confident.
I don't even know what I put. Oh, I put Kansas.
Well, you got it
I
right.
think it dropped too. Ooh, dropped down 7.
You dropped to 7th. Vaughn getting that one right. Sorry, wrong button. Lil Zil and Chet still first, second, third. Here we go. Cole, what place are you in?
36?
36. All right, let's see.
36 out of 37.
You're in there.
I was better at cold things.
Look at this thing. I did some research about like how big these things
Oh,
are.
Stratoforces.
Boeing B-52 Stratofortress was the first manufactured in 1955 and still active today. What is the aircraft's main war-fighting role? All right, fighter, transport, bomber, or reconnaissance. Now, is it going to go on Colts mentality that only one starts with a B?
That's why I picked the Broncos, and that was wrong.
No, not all bees. Well, let's see. Is it a bomber? Reconnaissance? That looks like long wingspans. Lots of fuel in there. Extra jets to transport. Maybe it's a lot of people in there. There's a fighter. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be barrel rolling and doing much. Let's see. 70% are saying that it is a bomber, and that is absolutely correct. It is a long range,
payload, man.
big old payload. You know, if you really just don't like somebody, you send them a B-52 Strato Fortress, and you blow them to hell.
I thought the B-52 sang the Love Shack, baby.
Go to the B-52. But,
Jukebox money.
They do that. I love it. Sarah with the jokes as always. Lil Zill, Chet, and Vaughn. First, second, third. The 6 p.m. Dine-In Win sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut. Make sure, again, please leave us a like. And hello, Mom. Welcome all to
Hi, Sue.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's when her computer's out of commission, so she can't like the videos anymore, apparently, because she doesn't know how to do it on her iPad. That's what I was told. We got to teach her. All right, here's question number 18. All right, Beatles. How many B's in this? What hit Beatles song was originally issued as the B-side to Hey Jude? Na 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 na.
Wow, why is that the one I thought it was going to be?
Come Together, Eleanor Rigby, Day Tripper, or Revolution. I didn't realize this gift that song. Some guy just jumps up right here.
Yeah, who's that guy?
I don't know.
So that's not Ringo.
That's Ringo's younger brother. It's Dingo.
Oh my
Dingus.
gosh.
Dingus Star.
All right, the B side. For those of you that don't know what a record really is, back before like you couldn't buy a whole album, they would put out 2 songs. And the one song would be the single, and on the B side there'd be another song that would eventually be on a compilation album that come out. But the B side was not the one that was meant to be the single, but they usually get popular because people would have it played over and over and over again because there was no Spotify. All right. That's how history of the music. So what was on the other side? You had 2 songs on the small. Revolution, Eleanor Rigby.
Come Together.
One of those is the correct answer, and it is Revolution. One of the greatest Beatles songs of all time, and not in a single. Hey Jude was the main single. John Lennon was inspired to write Revolution by political protests in '68.
Hey, I have a question. What's your favorite Beatles song?
My favorite Beatles song, I mean, it all depends on the era that they came from. But I'd have to say A Little Help from My Friends. If I'm gonna sing one at karaoke, that or Come
Help
Together.
was my original favorite.
Help is great. But Come Together. The best Beatles song of all time, though, is A Day in the Life.
I really like My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh, yeah. I should say George is my favorite Beatles. So that's good. But Clapton does a lot of the work on that. So, I mean, he was a part of that. But, yeah, it's all which song from each Beatle. We could do a whole entire show on the Beatles. I love the Beatles. All right, here we go.
I gotta go, guys.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Have fun
Have a great night.
with your bar-rated trivia game. And good luck to all of our players out there.
You guys have a good night. Bye.
Perfect. All right, peace and love. Peace and love. Speaking of the Beatles. All right, let's get into our question. It is your 19th question of the game. Your annoying 9th question of this round. You're right in. And here we go. Write an answer. What classic animated Disney film introduced the song Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo? You want a B round? So does it start with a B, though? Let's see. What classic animated Disney film?
Cole, is it Big Hero 6, Cole? Is it
The Black Cauldron?
Oh, that's
Black
a good
Cauldron.
movie, man.
That's a good one.
Watch it.
You know what I want, by the way, while people are answering this? Black Cauldron's a good movie, too, for like the darker Disney period that they came through in the 80s. Why isn't there any talk of a live-action Sword in the Stone movie?
I had said that years ago.
We could have it totally
the
the dragon fight that could be in there. Everything with the medieval, like it would be amazing. Merlin and the young King Arthur. That Disney, if you happen to be listening right now and watching this, forget about live action Little Mermaid. We need the Sword in the Stone first to come out, you know? And who would be Merlin? What if it was like Mark Wahlberg? And he's just like, hey, everybody, I'm Merlin. I'm definitely not Mark Wahlberg. I'm going to
Willem
do some
Dafoe.
magic. And now there's a dragon. I'm going to turn you into a bird. I'm Mark Wahlberg as Merlin. It'd be great. All right, let's see.
Archimedes, where'd you go, Archimedes?
Archimedes, where'd you go? Get back here. Oh, I'm Merlin Mark Wahlberg. He's always yelling. 88% are saying Cinderella. Cinderella is absolutely the correct answer.
Oh, did you guess, baby?
It's it was sung by Verna Felton. It's in Cinderella when she's making the dress. There we go. So got that right. You got some points. Lil Zil, Vaughn, and Amanda are first, second, and third. Let's see. Oh, Rocky Raccoon. I didn't see you pop that up. That's a good one too. If you want to talk about some like storytelling songs that Paul.
I don't know if I've ever heard that song. I'll look it up.
Where if Rocky Raccoon, he goes into town and some guy's sliding up on his doll and goes challenge it to a gunfight, and Rocky gets shot, but he survives. He finds Gideon's Bible and he reads that, and the doctor comes in. It's a whole story.
Sounds like the Book of Eli.
I guess.
The Dark Tower series.
Yes. Check it out. It's a good song, Rocky Raccoon. All right. Here's your last question. It is your double the points in half the time question. And then we got our bonus round coming up. All right. Which of the 17 countries in the world that begins with the letter B, which of them is both the smallest in area and the least populous? I just like this gift, just scratching all the people up. Barbados, Brunei, Belize, or Bahrain. So which of those is both the smallest in area and the least populated? All across the board, Belize getting 32% of the votes. The correct answer is Barbados, where Rihanna is from. It's 166 square miles in a 2021 population, approximately only just under 300,000 people. It's less than Wyoming, my friends. All right, so with that, Lil Zil, Shark Rooster, and Vaughn are first, second, and third as we are done with regulation for the 6 p.m. Dine-In Win, sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut. Don't forget, what's it, Bangkok? What's it called? Somewhere in Bangkok. Located in Avon and Southington. Take advantage of free delivery using the code Trivia24. Get it spicy, extra spicy. If you like that kind of stuff. Or have them put extra spice sauce on the side, and then you can kind of
stuff it in, yeah.
Or you mix it on it. Get that drunken noodles and things like that. All right, Colt, what do we have for our schedule before we get into the final part of the phrase of the week? Go to BallRateEntertainment.com at any time, and you can see this graphic or follow us on social media at BallRateEntertainment. But yes, our full schedule. We've got 40-something games going on this week. Huskies, we're still waiting for that to come back. By the way, the Assembly Room in New Britain, I went last Tuesday, and it was awesome. That place is swank, and it is nice. The bar is beautiful. They're making good drinks in there. They got the big ice cube. It's swank. So go check that out. Crown and Hammer is still new in Collinsville. Yard Tavern is finally coming back with DJ Earl as the host. Waypoint Spirits, you can hang out with Meredith there every single Thursday. Tomato Joe's in Rocky Hill starting up. And then Mixtape Match, 2 games coming back. We're excited that Yard Tavern on Thursdays. And then also, we're coming back to a 1741 Pub and Grill with Anthony Apuzzo at Digital Tracks Entertainment, going to be personally hosting those shows at Lyman Orchards in February and March. So definitely check out our full schedule of the things we have going on. And then when you're home, order from Dine-In and CT. Colts, what is the next part, or the final part, I guess, of the phrase of the wait? Hold on, the phrase.
Oh, you didn't give me enough time to get the graphic. Whatever. All right. So we're not going to show you the top 2 spots or the top 2. Whatever. All right. Here it is. Bam.
That's part
Unscramble this,
3.
and that's the last part of your
Oh, I know what it is now.
I forgot what it is. So.
Wait, so there's a 4th part you're saying?
No, the first part was your first 2 words.
The first word had 2.
4 words. This is
first part had 2 words. The second part had 1 word, and part 3 has 1 word.
So there's 4 words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up. That's
you put this together. You should know it all.
You're giving me
All
way
right.
too
I know what
much.
it is though. Now I figured it out.
I don't know. I've been sort of paying attention, so okay. So that's your final word, and there's 4 total words. There was a space in the first one. Is I believe what Colt is trying to tell us is how this is working for the phrase of the week.
I found it.
There's my explosion. Here we go. All right, good job.
I think Kate is confused.
Hey, we're just having some fun. All right, everybody. We got 3 more questions for you. 2 of them are writing questions that are representing round number 1 and round number 2. Those categories again. There's again my pep peppy went for polar plunge, cold things, and then Bob is there with the sign, the letter B. So we got a letter B question, a cold thing question, and of course we're going to ask you the answer to
No Street Fighter
the
questions,
phrase
right?
of the week, huh?
No Street Fighter questions. Every time I see that bonus, I'm like, oh, Street Fighter questions.
It's my bonus round question. Goonhammer
nothing-
approved
nothing-
bonus round, whatever that means. All right, everybody. Here he is. And let's show you your scores one last time before we get into the final of the game of the fastest hour of the week, which is the Dine-In Win. Lil Zill, Shark Rooster, and Vaughn first, second, and third. Here we go. The really sad Tampa Bay Bucks fan. Man, if you want to talk about sports, we actually stick in here once this game is over. I've got 2 announcements. There's a lot going on. One is that the Dine-In Win is going to be next Thursday. There's still going to be a show on Monday, but we're going to be doing it with the Bridgeport Islanders, and I'll tell you what that is after the show. You're going to win tickets to go see the Bridgeport Islanders. We're going to have hockey players as our co-host, and it's going to be a sports game with Brett Barry and Cerebral Sports. This all is happening last minute, but thank you, Colt. That's next Monday. You'll have the phrase of the week still, but then next Thursday, we're doing a live on location at Pick and Mix. So just stay after, and I'll fill you all in on that. I don't even have graphics ready for it. It's a very fluid, long day. All right, so let's get into this bonus question. Here we go. Here is question number 21. It's going to be your first write-in. Good luck to you all. Here it is, 21. Bonus write-in. 300 points is what it's worth as well. Write-in bonus. What is the name of the famous sled dog race that spans over 900 miles across Alaska? All right. So good luck spelling. Kind of counts. How I'm doing this is if I can sound it out and it doesn't change the name, then I'm going to take it. And you guys are butchering this. I wish I could show you how many. Well, yeah, it's close enough. That's close enough. I'll take that one. That one. Yeah, that's not that one. That one. All right, so here's what we have for your answers after I make the spelling correction. We've got the Iditarod with 88%. I forgot. Sled dog. Kid Didatron. Is that when you tie a bunch of kids up with motors?
I think that's Optimus Prime's son.
Yeah, Kid Didatron. Mush Doggies. The correct answer, of course, is the Iditarod. 88% getting that right. Iditarod is 900 to 1,000 miles long with the blue doggies. They want to run. As long as they're taking care of it. You don't want to see the dogs either. All right, Little Zill, Shark Rooster, and Vaughn. First, second, third. Amanda is still in there too. Here's your next question. 300 points on the board. It's a letter B question. And it is this. Write-in bonus on the periodic table. Which element is symbolized by the letter B?
I'm not sure about this.
We've got all over the place with our answers so far. I'm liking how this is coming in. And there is good Bears. You're going to like these. Let's see what we have for the answers. 77% are saying boron. We got mercury, barium, Barris. I like Barisium. Barisium with an iodine and a B. Boron, the most boring element of them all, is the letter B. It's got the atomic number of 5 on the periodic table. So what we have right now, as we get into our final question, which is the phrase of the week, I'm telling you, Excuse me, Lil Zill, Shark Rooster, and Vaughn are first, second, third was Zalman in 13th place. All right, everybody, make sure you give a like on this video and stay after for a very special announcement about what's going on next week when it comes to our streaming shows. We have 2 shows. It's going to be a sports show on Monday, and we're going to have a show on Thursday live on location for Pick and Mix. You're going to see how to make a what's it called? Bob and beep?
Beep bop.
Beep bop. Beep bop. All right, here's your final question. All right, what is the phrase of the week? All right, type it in. What is the phrase of the week? All right, so let me see. Who's got this?
What a good movie too. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Trains, planes, and automobiles. Yeah, I love that. And then the dog's sitting there too. Oh shit. All right. What do you got for your answer? Time is up. You only had 20 seconds for that. It was worth 200 points. Over my dead body. 76% of the vote. I couldn't understand Colt's last segment. Where's the dead body? The correct answer, of course, over my dead body, which means that there can only be one winner in this game. We've never had a tie in the history of Hot Figures Trivia. And I doubt we're going to – I don't even see the scores. But congratulations are going to go, though, to Lil Zill with a 2,408-point victory over the likes of a Shark Rooster this week, and Vaughn in third place. A very close games. You're going to get your gift cards at 50, 30, and 20 from Dine-In Connecticut. Amanda, Chet, Gene, Tufted, Karen C, Barris in 9th place. Shirley in 10th. And let's not forget about Colt staying solid in 36th place. Good job. You just stayed consistent down there. We didn't want to ask for too much. Not very auspicious phrase during the pandemic. Yeah, well, you know, we've after almost 2 years of phrases of the weeks.
Wait, are we still in the pandemic?
I guess I don't know what the how to classify how all this is going anymore. But there you go. That is our game, ladies and gentlemen. So really quick, how this is going to work for next week is we're still going to be doing a show on Monday. It will be sponsored by our friends at the Bridgeport Islanders. And we are going to be doing events with them. Actually, we're doing a whole thing with theme nights for all of you Office fans. February 20th, we are going to be down there. It's a Sunday. They are doing the Office theme. We're going to be doing a theme game in the outside bar pavilion before the hockey game. And during the first intermission, you're going to scan the QR code on the Jumbotron. And you can play from your seats. We're going to do that. And then it's Star Wars on the 26th. But we're going to be having Bridgeport. We're going to have tickets to give away, actually, for both these games. So you can come down and hang out with us. We're going to have swag from the Islanders to give away as well. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff with them. So this Monday, we're going to have ticket giveaways and more, maybe players from the Islanders as well. So still tune in at 6 p.m. We're a special Cerebral Sports with Brett Barry show, myself, Barris, Colt. We'll all be here too. But that is going to be next Monday. And then next Thursday, we are going to be going live on location with Dine-In Connecticut. And we're going to be going to Pick and Mix in West Hartford. We're going to be starting the broadcast at 5:30, and then at 6 o'clock we will go live. I'll be live on location for this game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think so. To get out there, we're going to have actually the owner. What was the owner's name? I had it written down. Soden. The owner over there is going to teach us how to make a beep and bop, which is like a rice bowl. But if you eat it there, you get it in a stone bowl, and they put the rice in, and the stone dries out and crisps up the rice.
Yeah,
that's
it crisps up at the bottom. It's so good.
And I like it because it's Pick and Mix. Like we were talking last week when we were doing it with them as a sponsor. It's like I eat like a child. I don't want. I'll put some broccoli in there with my chicken and stuff, but I don't want like scallions or all this other stuff. So you can literally sit there and they pick for you, or you pick for them what you want to put in this beef box. So I'm looking forward to having my, meat and rice and sauce with a little bit of greens here and there mixed in next week when we're there live. And Colt, you're probably ends up there too. Or you get a beef and bop. What would you have in your beef and bop?
Oh wow, you can't ask me that
Taco
right
Bell.
now.
Taco Bell. You make a Taco Bell beef and bop. We'll have rice, but can I have taco meat?
I won't.
You won't.
You have Korean Taco Bell meat. So we have a very fun week ahead of us next week. And here's one more time our schedule. Why don't we start with you, Cole? Why don't you tell everybody where you're hanging out this week?
I could tell you where I am tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing a mixtape match game at Lucky Taco in Manchester. Wednesday, you can find me doing Hot Fingers at Eli's every Wednesday. So yeah, please come by for that. And then Thursday, every other week at 5 Churches, but not this week. Sorry, you're going to have to come back next week.
Yeah, this week? No, I think, are you somewhere this week? Did I not tell you?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with you at an event.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a wedding.
Yeah,
that's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing an after-wedding, trivia game. So that should be fun at the Heritage Hotel. All right, so Barris, where are you at with your fine self and your brains and bruises?
I'm all over the place mentally, but Wednesday, you can see me down at Marble Tavern. Game starts at 6 o'clock for Brains and Brews game. Also Wednesday at 8 o'clock at City's Team downtown Hartford, my stomping grounds. And I got some new people coming out. We saw them yesterday. And Thursday, you can see me down at Brewster Company and try to take down whoever's champion from the previous week. Because it always seems to be like one or two teams. So someone come down there and get to know them. 8 o'clock at Newington Brewster Company on Thursday. Thursday.
Yep. I'll be at Iron Horse again this week, and parts unknown. Who knows what's going on? But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Dine-In Connecticut. Don't forget, somewhere in Bangkok, free delivery all this week. And don't forget to go to barratentertainment.com as well. Our store. Anybody want to say that we got a store and there's hats? You can buy all the proceeds going to the turtles.
Get the turtles.
Yeah. Go buy a hat. They're flying off the shelves, by the way. I lost count. Meredith we'll have to find out. Meredith, our store manager, find out how many total hats we've had, and we'll start having the dollar total up once we've tallied that on all the hats that have been sold. Buy a hat. Go to barratentent.com right now, and they're nice. Look at it. That's the actual hat. Who else has that hat? I got a Barrated Entertainment one. You gotta get one for Bears too. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Don't forget to spay neuter your cats and dogs, tip your bartenders, and never cross the streams. This has been a Bar-Rated Entertainment production. And you know what? We'll do it one more time as I'm testing out the audio. After this, we're going to play not the whole song, but some more from our friends in the Professors of Sweet Sweet Music new song, Wait and Wonder. Heartbeat Music Festival is coming up September 10th. Go search up Heartbeat Music Festival. You're in a band. Submissions start February 1st. So follow them, Heartbeat Music Festival, to get your band in on that action. All right. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. See you next time.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roasting if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts